Hi, I'm Terry Farr, Executive Director for the Greater Picayune Area Chamber of Commerce, located in Picayune, Mississippi. And as I told somebody the other day, well, I think it was on a video, we only have one, if I got this right, one Picayune in the world. How about that? Anyway, I'm excited to be here with Chamber Conversation, and my conversation today is with Tammy Valente. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I'll give you just a little bit about Tammy, and then we'll let her tell us all that she wants to tell us about herself. And so I'm at Tammy's office. If you've never been in Tammy's office on South Main.
Well, it's called North Main, actually.
North Main.
The address is North Main.
What's
but
the
it doesn't,
address?
North Main. 109 North Main Street.
Y'all got that? 109 North Main Street. It is a nice building, really neat. If you like, I don't know how old the building is, but anyway, Tammy is a real estate broker, owns Valente Real Estate. She also is a member of the Chamber of Commerce, and most recently, very recently, has decided to be one of our elite sponsors, so we appreciate all that.
My pleasure.
And another thing that we appreciate is that Tammy's bold enough to be on the city council for the city of Picayune. And so I get to see her at least once a week. No, well, we don't meet that often. Y'all don't meet that often, but get
twice
to meet
a month.
her twice a month. I go to the city council meetings, and so we appreciate what you do and what you do for the community.
Thank you.
Now, why don't you tell us a little bit more about who Tammy Valente is?
I am first and utmost a Christian. I'm married. I have 2 boys. So I'm a mom in the midst of everything else that I have taken on. I have
definitely not a stay-at-home mom.
No, but and they're young teenagers. So pray for me. So, I sing. I'm on one of the worship teams at Resurrection Life. My hobby is remodeling and redecorating.
Mm-hmm.
My husband used to tell his friends that some men come home and they're worried about their wife's hair being a different color. He would come home worried that the living room would be a different color. So, which happened quite frequently.
You like to rearrange it a lot too, or just
paint it, rearrange it, change the rugs, pretty much all of it. And I've been remodeling this building as well.
It looks,
so,
I mean, I'm impressed. I've
thank
always
you.
been impressed.
I'd love to take credit for it, but I hired a professional to do the paint job. So
live oak tree out front.
Love it.
Great for your participation with the street festival. So
I stay cool.
Yeah, so it's a great location. So let me ask you this: where did you grow up? Where were you born, raised, and that kind of stuff?
I
went
was
to school and whatever.
Born in New Orleans, and I went to Schaumburg Elementary.
I don't know where that is.
I'd like to say I know where it is, but I don't. We moved to Slidell by the time I hit 3rd grade. We lived in Slidell until 82, I'd say. So I went to elementary and junior high there. And then we moved to Picayune in 82 or 83, I'm not sure which one, the summer between my 8th grade and my 9th grade year. All my friends were going to Salmon. We moved here, and it was back when 9th grade was still junior high. So, yeah. So I graduated from junior high twice. Ah. So we moved here for my 9th grade. And I've been here ever since, except for when I went to college, and I received a grant to be a dental hygienist for the United States Navy and Marine Corps. And so I was stationed on Parris Island, South Carolina, as a dental hygienist. That is where I met my husband. He was a Marine stationed on Parris Island. I cleaned his teeth my 3rd day out there, and we've been together ever since.
So your 3rd day out there, and you went on a date, what, your 4th day out there? Or
no, he played a little, and he didn't call me for about a week and a half.
Oh.
But he had great teeth. So.
No. Oh, shucks. So So when did you get into selling real estate here in the Picayune area?
Well, I can blame him for that also.
Oh,
When we moved back here in 2000, we got out of the military, and at the time my family was here, and we decided that we would have our children here. So we moved home, and I became a dental hygienist for Dr. Lambert for years. I was his hygienist. And Andrew and I, my husband, we started looking to buy a home in 99, 2000, when we got back. And I would ride around with another realtor. Well, at the time, she was my realtor, Dawn Smith, with Remax. Nope, she was with Caldwell Banker. He was kind of picky. So we would go when we would scope all the houses out, and then I would narrow them down, and then he would walk in them and go, no, no, no. So I rode around with Dawn for 6 months before we decided that we were going to build, which, which is a realtor nightmare. Thank you, Dawn. But we did build through her. So she got credit for the build and everything. And my sister and her husband ended up building next to us. So it worked out okay. But my love for it came out of necessity originally in trying to find a home.
Cool. So what year did you get your real estate license?
I got my real estate license in 2007.
And what year did you didn't know you were just going to take a test, huh? What year did you start Valente Real Estate?
2011.
Okay, good. And then you've got, what, 3 agents?
I have 3 currently.
3 currently.
I've had as little as 1 with me and as many as 6 with me.
All right.
So
I'm not going to ask
3.
what currently means, but...
What currently means is I have 2 or 3 more on the way.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
I have some that...
Didn't mean you're fixing to get rid of one of them.
No. Actually, I have 1 or 2 that have taken the course.
Good.
And are going to... Take the plunge.
So, if I'm hearing right, so you've been in real estate for what, 11 years? Is that right? 11 years. Have you seen many changes, or is it just staying the same as far as, because I got a real estate license. I don't want to tell you when it was. It was before you were born. But
I doubt it.
So things have really, back then, obviously, things are so much different. Okay, it was like, this is before we knew what a computer
MLS,
was.
right?
Well, actually, I guess we knew what one was, just nobody had one then. And then our MLS sheets we got mailed to us to let us know about new listings, and you had a little book and whatever. So have things changed a good bit?
You said?
Mail, yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
U.S. Postal Service. So has the technology helped you any, or social
I would
media?
say definitely. In 2007, it was on the tail end of the Katrina craze. So I sort of got in, I'd say at a good time, because it wasn't fairly busy anymore, which is good for me because it gave me the opportunity to move slow and to learn instead of jumping into a pit of fire and just going for it. Once I got my feet wet, I've maintained at least $1 million in sales ever since. Most of the time, multi-million. The difference between 2007 to about 2010 was it was fairly slow. And then it started picking up probably around 2010. In 2011, when I opened my own office, my broker was no longer going to be a real estate broker per se. Instead of going with another company, I had 20-something listings, and it was just a great opportunity, thanks to him, that I was able to take everything and open my own business, not from complete ground zero, because I had so much clientele built up. And I'd say the last year or two, it's really picked up. This past year was really busy. Myself and one of my agents were in the top 10 this past year. Over, we did 5 or 6 million a piece. I forget. Last winter was crazy. It was very busy, and realistically, the holiday season isn't a busy season. It's usually a quiet season. But this past holiday season was pretty busy. So I would say it's definitely picked up. The economy seems to be a little better. Interest rates have moved up a little.
Which actually
Isn't-
haven't been in the mortgage business. When rates are going up, is better for the real estate business than when they're going down. A lot of times. So you need to mentally think that.
Is it because people want to buy because they know rates are going up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was going to. That's what I was going to say next.
Urgency.
Right, the urgency is could go way up. So
yeah, if rates are steadily dropping, then you want to know, well, gee, how low are they going to go?
And do I
I
really-
think I'll wait this
can
out.
I wait it out?
And then you miss it on the way up, and then some people just give up. So today's a good day to buy a house.
a very good day to buy a house.
Today's a good day to get in the real estate business if you were thinking
Definitely.
about doing that too.
Definitely. And Picayune, I've seen some of your other interviews where Picayune we've talked about, New Orleans is one way an hour. The Gulf Coast is one way an hour. Hattiesburg is one way an hour. This is a great location to raise a family and be outside of the hustle and bustle of a large, city.
Well, we probably need to wrap it up. You got anything that we need to talk about? I know you got a website, you got Facebook personally and company.
I have a business. I have a business Facebook. Website is valentereal.com. I'm quite proud of it.
It's nice.
I spent a lot of time, and I still spend a lot of time trying to keep it nice.
Well, I can't think of any other questions. Can you think of any questions I should have asked you I didn't ask you?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really. I just love my city. I love my job. I love the Lord. I'm very blessed. And this was fun. You promised me this would be fun.
Told you it'd be fun. Yeah. Tammy's always upbeat, happy, and so hey, I enjoy talking to her, hanging out with her. So anyway, if y'all need Tammy, just look her up, drop by, whatever, and or you'll see her around town. So appreciate y'all, tuning in, and we'll put this on YouTube, Facebook, our website, Twitter, whatever, all those different things. So feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Feel free to share this with anybody, and we just appreciate you tuning in again, and make it a great day.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.